It starts with a sound, not loud, not sudden, but wrong. A low hum, the kind that doesn't belong in the night sky. November 14th, 2:17 a.m., Nevada desert. A police officer is driving alone. Dash cam rolling, radio silent, and then he sees it. A light. Hovering. Too still to be a plane. Too bright to be a star. He slows down, stares, and whispers under his breath. What the hell is that? The object doesn't move. Not at first. It just hangs there, like it knows he's watching. And then, in less than a second, it shoots sideways. Not forward, not up, sideways. Faster than anything he's ever seen. No sound, no trail. Just gone. He calls it in, his voice shaking. But before dispatch can respond, another voice cuts through the radio. Calm, controlled, and not part of his unit. Unit 23, and stand down. You didn't see anything. That transmission was never logged. And here's the part that makes this story different. That officer wasn't the only one. Because that same night, multiple radar systems picked up something. Moving across restricted airspace, something they couldn't explain. And this wasn't the first time. Not even close, across the United States, from empty deserts to crowded cities, people are seeing things in the sky that shouldn't exist. Objects that don't follow the laws of physics, don't appear on standard tracking systems, and don't belong to any known aircraft. For decades, these stories were ignored, laughed at, buried under jokes and conspiracy theories. But now, something has changed. The US government is no longer denying it. They're not calling them UFOs anymore. They call them UAPs, Unidentified Aerial Phenomena. And for the first time, they're admitting something chilling. They don't know what they are. To understand what's happening now, we have to go back, way back. 1947. A private pilot named Kenneth Arnold is flying near Mount Rainier. The sky is clear, visibility perfect, and then he sees them. 9 objects, shiny, metallic, flying in formation, but not like planes, not like anything. They move unnaturally, skipping through the air like stones across water. He tries to track them, but they're too fast, too precise, too controlled. When he lands, he reports what he saw, and within days, the media gives it a name. Flying saucers. Weeks later, something falls from the sky near Roswell, New Mexico. The military responds immediately, secures the area, and tells the public it was just a weather balloon. But witnesses say otherwise. They describe debris that couldn't be cut, couldn't be burned, couldn't be explained. From that moment on, a pattern begins. Sightings, denials, silence. People assume these sightings are rare. They're not. They've been happening every year, every decade, all across America. Commercial pilots report objects pacing their planes mid-air. Air traffic controllers see targets that appear and disappear in seconds. Military radar locks onto things that move too fast to track. And then, 2004, off the coast of California, a US Navy strike group encounters something that changes everything. A white object, smooth, oval, no wings, no exhaust, no visible propulsion. It drops from 80,000 feet to sea level. In less than a second, fighter jets are deployed. They chase it. But it doesn't just outrun them, it plays with them, mirrors their movements, anticipates their turns, and then it's gone. The pilots return, shaken, confused, and one of them says something that sticks. It knew we were there. For years, these stories stayed classified, locked away, hidden. Until recently, the Pentagon releases footage. Real footage. Captured by military systems. Objects caught on camera, rotating mid-air without slowing down, accelerating instantly, changing direction at impossible angles. No wings, no engines, no explanation, and when asked what they are, officials give the same answer. We don't know. Think about that. The most advanced military on Earth, tracking unknown objects in its own airspace, and having no idea what they are. That's not just a mystery, that's a problem. But the scariest part isn't the footage, it's the people. A family in Arizona sees a massive triangular craft hovering above their home. Silent, dark, blocking out the stars. They watch it for minutes, frozen, unable to move. And then it disappears without a sound in Texas. A group of friends records lights moving in perfect synchronization. Not random, not natural, controlled, intentional. And then there are the stories that never make it online. People who saw something and were told to stay quiet. People who reported sightings and were visited, asked questions, told to forget. Most of them do, but some don't. So what are we really dealing with? Theory 1, secret US technology. If this is military tech, then it's decades ahead of anything publicly known. But then, why are trained pilots confused by it? Why is the government admitting uncertainty? Theory 2, foreign technology. Maybe it belongs to another country, but experts agree no nation on Earth has this capability, not even close. Theory 3, something else. And then there's the possibility no one wants to say out loud. What if these objects aren't from Earth? What if they never were? Here's where things get disturbing. Many of these sightings happen near sensitive locations, military bases, weapons facilities, nuclear sites, places that matter. It's almost as if they're not random, almost as if they're watching, studying, waiting. And if that's true, then this isn't just about sightings anymore. This is about intent. Because maybe these objects aren't visitors. Maybe they've always been here, hidden, observing us, learning. And one day, they might decide they're done watching. So the real question isn't, are we alone? The real question is, why haven't they shown themselves yet?